Question 1 asks us to find a general solution of this differentiable equation. Alright, so we've got some dy's and dx's going on over here, and then our x's and y's over there. Alright, so our first goal is we want to get x stuff all on one side and y stuff all on one side. So I'm going to multiply both sides by y. And you can see now the purpose of that is it gets the y stuff together on the left. Then I'm going to multiply both sides by dx. So now got just y stuff on the left and just x stuff on the right. So now it's set up in a way that we can integrate both sides. That's okay to do to an equation as long as you do it to both sides equally. And notice these variables match, so that's going to work out great, and these variables match, which is important. So when we integrate this, we're going to undo the power rule and undo the power rule. And now when we integrate this, there could be a constant here, and integrate this, there could be a constant here, but we don't really need two unknown constants, so we just need to put it in at least one place. And then oftentimes people will refer to this as maybe C1, just to designate that it could be a certain constant, and it could be a different unknown constant later on. And then you just got to decide if you want to solve this for y or not. As a multiple choice question, of course, you should see if your answer's there, and if it's not, start solving for y. To get this to match with the back of the book, they just multiplied both sides by 2. That's where they stopped. So notice when I multiply this by 2, it becomes this. Multiply this by 2, it becomes this. And when I multiply this by 2, so it's 2 times bigger, but it's still an unknown number. And so that's why sometimes people call this C1 and this just C, to designate that they're not really the same number. But that'd be it for number 1.